In this video, I'm going to share the 4 steps in creating a world-class online fitness coaching offer and dial in a 6-figure niche. The number one thing that holds online fitness coaching back from building a 6-figure online coaching business is the offer. How do I know? I've had dozens of coaches come to me after trying 2 to 3 mentorships and business coaches without any success, and 90% of the time, it's because their offer and their avatar are not dialed in. Busy professionals is not a niche. Men over 30 is not a niche. 100% of the time, the reason why an acquisition system doesn't convert is not because of the funnel or the content doesn't work. It's simply because your offer sucks. Remember, if you understand your prospects on a deeper level and you're able to articulate these things to your prospects better than they can themselves, they'll immediately make the assumption that you have the solution to their problem. So let's dive into it. Part number 1 is finding out your audience. Who do you want to serve? Who can you most relate to? How old are they? What do their kids and their partner think about their current situation? And what is the issue that you need to solve for them? You want to understand, what have they tried in the past? Keto, intermittent fasting, paleo, HIIT training, Barry's boot camp, that has not worked for them. It'll also be helpful to understand what constantly plays on their mind every single day, being and looking the way they do. I hate the way I look in my jeans. Or when I look in the mirror, I want to cry. Or I haven't taken a photo out socializing with my friends in years. These things will allow you to dig deeper on their why and hit a nerve and strike a pain point with them that makes them instantly trust you. So part number 1 is figuring out who your exact person is that you can relate to and whose problem you can solve. Part number 2, you want to do some deep market research. You want to put yourself in their shoes and be so relatable with them. Inside of the industry, first thing to figure out, who are your biggest competitors? So for example, if you're going to help menopausal women lose weight, what I would do is go on Google, type in menopausal fitness coach, and start looking at all the Instagrams of people with a very similar avatar to you. What are they posting? What are the hooks that are working? And what are people saying in their comment section? You can also go to Amazon, look at menopause books or hormone books on weight loss. Look at what the reviews and comments are saying. Go to YouTube videos. Look at what the comments are saying there. Do your due diligence as to what need is in the market right now. Not just going and making random things up because you feel as though it's going to be a hit. Let the market tell you what the hit is going to be. Part number 3, infiltrating their mind. This goes really on a deeper level. So being in menopause, what is the struggle that they're having? Internally, is it that they just don't think their metabolism is ever going to get better? And so we need to focus on metabolism. Is it that they just want to give up because what they used to do in their 30s just simply is not working anymore? And you can put this to any niche. Let's say you want to help firemen. You have to, 1, be relatable to the fireman and understand what he's going through and the reason why he got out of shape. Maybe it's those 24-hour shifts, or the guys in the firehouse are just not supportive and they always want to go drink. What is the number 1 thing that you can relate to with the audience that you're speaking to? And infiltrating their mind, what's the biggest frustration or roadblock that they're having? What's the biggest desire that you're seeing them have over and over and over again? And if you can, in 1 sentence, describe how you're going to help this person, figure out what you would say. If you're standing in an elevator with somebody and that person asks you what your job, what do you do for a living, you should be able to, in 1 sentence, describe that, and they know exactly what you do for a living, who you help, and how you help them. The 4th part is speaking to their soul. So what I want you to do, hopefully you grabbed a pen and paper, is I want you to write a day in the life of this person. So they wake up, they skip breakfast, and they have a cup of coffee. Maybe they put in 2 creamers there. Now, the caffeine doesn't make them hungry till about noon. And at noon, they'll have a salad, throw some croutons on there, maybe some ranch dressing, and then they get back to work after lunch. Maybe they'll snack on a few things at their desk. Their boss comes in and yells at them, and they're super stressed, and they have a couple more snacks. Now, on the way home, they're road raging because they had a terrible day at work. They can't wait to get their hands on something sweet because they can't curb their sweet tooth. And as soon as they get home, they go in the snack drawer. Now, they're whipping up something quick for dinner because the kids are screaming, their husband is very, very tired from work, and they're putting together anything they can. So then they're starving because all they've had is a salad, and they absolutely pig out for dinner. And then maybe they sit down, they watch Netflix, and as they're watching Netflix, they're scrolling through, and that hunger comes in. Sweet tooth comes back. They go in the cabinet, and they have something sugary that spikes their blood sugar until they go to bed. And then before they wake up the next morning, they've gotten up to go to the bathroom, they've tossed and turned a few times, haven't slept through the night. And now they wake up exhausted just to have that same cup of coffee, get in their car to drive to work, and live the same mundane life. If you can get that minute, on a level to understand your client that much, there is no way that you will not become the authority in your space. If you can do that, you will build a six-figure coaching business. I promise you. Understanding what they struggle with day to day, their career, their partner, their kids, mental habits around food will make you a winner. And what I like to call it is becoming the purple cow in the industry. So back to what I said in the beginning of the video, saying that you help busy professionals is not going to do anything. Why? Everyone thinks they're busy, and everyone that works may think they're a professional, or you can take the other side. People may say, oh, I'm not a professional, I just sit at a desk all day. So that's not going to relate to anything. Busy professional was a lazy way of saying, I don't have a niche and I only want to work with people who have money. But guess what? Everybody else is doing that. And so you become just part of the crowd. You need to get super specific. And so let me give you an example again. I help busy menopausal women regulate their hormones and boost their metabolism with my metabolism manipulation method. How awesome is that? Every single menopausal woman probably thinks it's their metabolism because they've gotten older. And now you have this unique selling point or this system that is going to deliver on the pain point that they're experiencing. Now let's get into crafting this offer once you have your niche. Once your prospect opts into a lead magnet or they reach out to you via a DM, what is going to make this offer irresistible? What is going to make this offer something they can't say no to? Some things you want to ask yourself. What are some roadblocks that they face that your program will solve? For an example, if they are so busy because they have 2 newborns and they can't make it to the gym, guess what you should do? Probably tell them that you can do a home workout program without any weights necessary. Or if they have kids that won't eat healthy food, guess what you should probably do? Tell them that you have a family-friendly recipe guide that you can share that the whole family will eat and will keep you on your goals. Another very important part of crafting a killer offer and a world-class offer is understanding what they didn't like about past experiences and past coaches. Did past coaches have them do a no carb or low carb diet? Did the other coaches try and have them work out endlessly 2 hours a day, 1 hour on cardio, 1 hour on weightlifting, and it just wasn't sustainable? Did the other coach maybe have a group setting or no one-to-one at all and just simply Excel sheets for check-ins? What has to be different about your offer for your ideal avatar client to only see that you are the only solution? Maybe you offer a guarantee that if you do everything I tell you to do, that I will continue working with you for free for the end of time until you lose 20 pounds. How sweet does that sound? Especially to someone who's already signed up to 4 or 5 programs already and have seen 0 results. What kind of payment terms are you going to offer? Are you going to be the $3,000 upfront or nothing kind of person? Or do you want to not let money make people shy away from you? Maybe you offer some payment plans that maybe they pay it over 3 months. Or maybe you get on some loan service and you let them take out a loan and pay it over 32 months. How can you make this impossible for them to say no? And lastly, when you think about creating an offer that stands out from the rest, so you are the purple cow in the industry, what bonuses can you add in there? Maybe you throw in a hormone test that everyone that comes into your program gets a free cortisol or menopause or thyroid test. So that way you can customize their nutrition protocol and their workouts according to what the data says on the test. Or maybe everyone that signs up and you help desk workers fix their posture and lose 20 pounds. You get every single person that takes action on your first discovery call a walking treadmill for under their desk. What can you do to make this an irresistible offer? And I'm going to leave you with one last thing, a clientele audit. The easiest way to get started on who your niche should be is to do an audit of the clientele of your best performing clients. How old are they? What jobs did they have? What struggles did they come to you with? Were they a nurse and they had no idea what they should eat during an overnight shift and they're exhausted by the time they get off those 12-hour shifts and just does not have the energy to go to the gym for an hour every single day? If you understand that, you can then provide a solution specific to that niche. So do an audit of your clientele. Who are they? What's their age range? What are their common struggles? What goals do they have? And what traits do they all have in common? Are they type A? Or are they more laid back and maybe a little bit shy? And then you market to that specific person so niched that you speak right into their ears. And when they see your video, when they see your content, they say, wow, he's talking directly to me. So if you want to learn more about how I can help you craft a killer offer, I want you to click the link below. I'm going to send you the exact day in a life strategy sheet that I send to my high-paying mastermind students that's going to help you dial in your niche, create a world-class offer, and land your first 5 clients. And if this seems all very overwhelming to you, I have another link down there. I opened up my calendar. I want you to book a free strategy call with me. No strings attached. Let's do a 45-minute audit of your business, where you want to be, what goals you have for the business, and discover how I may be able to help you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like, hit that bell to turn on notifications, and subscribe for more. A lot more content like this is going to be coming out, where I'm helping you build a profitable 6-figure online fitness coaching business. See you in the next one.